horror and romance aren't really genres you typically see together, but when you watch together, you are going to know exactly why those two mesh so well. I'm talking with the stars Alison Brie, Dave Franco. So, Alison, what do audiences need to know about Together before they go see this movie on the biggest screen possible?
Well, I think they should know that, to your point, this is more of a gateway horror movie. Hardcore horror fans will be satisfied. There's great jump scares, but people who think that they don't like horror are still going to enjoy this movie because it is romantic and it's also fun.
It's so much fun to watch. I had so much fun watching it the other day. Dave, what is it like collaborating with Allison on this? Obviously, you guys are a real life couple. That you play a couple in the movie. What was it like working together on a movie like this?
It's our favorite thing. This is our fifth time collaborating, and we love it for many reasons. I mean, first off, creatively, I just think she's one of the best actresses working today, and so she makes my job very easy in that way. It's very easy to play off of her, and then also, it's just like it's nice to have that emotional support on set. Our job can be very vulnerable. In this movie specifically, we are really putting ourselves out there. And so just to be able to kind of lean on each other at the end of the day and to keep each other from like spinning out and getting in our own heads, it's invaluable.
And the script is just so wild in all the best ways. I mean, you're both service producers on the movie. Allison, what was it like kind of, you guys are not acting in this. When you're not acting, what is it like to kind of put that producer hat on to kind of contribute to the movie that way?
Well, it was really fun that our writer director, Michael Shanks, really enabled this to be a true collaboration. When we were on set, it did sort of feel like the trifecta, like Dave and me and Michael Shanks. So when one of us, when Dave was shooting certain sequences, I got to be behind the monitor with Shanks, cheering on Dave, troubleshooting things. I mean, it's so exciting. I actually think in a way it was good because the couple in the movie is in not a great place. I feel like because we were producers on the movie, we didn't take any of that home. We were constantly switching between actor hat, producer hat. We didn't get too bogged down in what the characters were going through emotionally.
Had to think about the bigger picture a little bit. Yeah.
In this bigger picture, I mean, audiences are probably going to go see this on a date night with their spouses. Dave, what do you hope couples take away from this kind of going forward and watching from this movie?
I think different people are going to take different things, and I love that. There's no right answer here. We've heard from people who are single who have seen the film who say this is a very strong argument for staying single. And then on the flip side, we heard from a couple who was fighting all week, and then they saw the film and they said it helped them make up. And so I think there's a little bit of something for everyone.
Such a great message that this story portrays, and this promotional contest that you guys are doing with Neon to encourage couples to get engaged at the theater. Allison, talk to us more about that.
Yes, if a couple proposes at the theater, hopefully around a Together poster, but wherever, they can win the chance to have their wedding paid for in Las Vegas. So I love that Neon is just knows how to like engage with the fans in this way. We want you guys to be part of the fun. I'm very excited to watch some of these engagement videos. Oh, yeah. They got to tag also hashtag Together contest.
Yeah, it just speaks to how creative Neon is and just how incredible this marketing campaign has been. And it's just so fun. Like, for example, we have a poster for the film where it's our lips stuck together. And we have this incredible billboard up in LA. And Neon has encouraged people to kind of reenact it reenact like a sticky lip moment in front of this billboard. Getting a lot of
pictures of a lot of different couples doing the sticky lips. And it's the best.
Yeah.
This is one of the best press tours I've seen. Like you mentioned, it's so fun to see all these moments because it's a horror movie, but people are all across the audience are going to see this movie. Dave, I mean, this ending is wild. Obviously, we can't talk about the ending, but I mean, what can you kind of tease for audiences to just look forward to because it is a shocking moment in film history?
I just think that, Michael Shanks, our writer-director, did such an incredible job kind of like building these sequences in a way where audiences might think like, okay, I know where this is going. And then it might go there, but then it goes so much further. Like this movie doesn't hold back. And as like huge horror fans ourselves, there's just nothing better when you're in a movie and you don't know where it's going. And so, yeah, just just like get ready for more than anything a good time. Like this is one of those movies when you see it with an audience, people are being vocal, they're interacting with the movie, whether that's screaming, laughing, crying, grabbing their partner. It's a good time.
Predictable in all the best ways, together in theaters on the biggest screen. Thank you so much, Allison. Thank you, Dave.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Together is such a unique, fun horror movie. I'm going to let Michael Shanks do all the talking about this movie. Director, writer. So, how did you come up with this story?
Well, she might not like me bringing it up, but it comes from the fact that I've been with my partner for almost 17 years now. And I was thinking about how intertwined our lives had become, how we had the same friendship group, we ate the same food, breathed the same air. And I kind of felt like I was no longer living as an individual, like that, and neither was she. We were kind of part of this whole world. We almost were just sharing a life in such a way that what if there was a couple to whom that was taken to a visceral kind of violent horror extreme where sharing a life became perhaps something more sharing flesh, sharing blood. And that was the jumping off point. And when I told her the idea, she said, "It's upsetting to me that you're writing this, but I like this idea." So good. I'm happy to report she loves the film.
It's so great. It's so unique. And obviously, we have Dave Franco, Alison Brie at the casting of this real life couple. Was it always your goal to kind of have a real life couple play this role?
Well, we couldn't have done it unless that was the case. Even with our stand-ins, we were trying to get stand-ins for the film that were a real life couple because of the demands of the physical intimacy that was required by this film, and emotional intimacy as well as physical intimacy. And with Dave and Allison being a real life couple, they're playing this couple that have been together for over a decade, and they've been together for over a decade, and you can just feel it in their performance. There is this shorthand, there is this immediate chemistry, and there's history that even when these characters are at ends and they are, bickering and arguing, you kind of still feel that fundamentally there is something that's really drawing these characters towards one another.
Play it so well. They're so terrific on screen in this performance. It's one of those great horror performances that people are going to keep talking about for years to come. What was it like having them in this project?
It was astonishing to work with these guys. They are, I mean, I've been working in film for a long time, but this is my first feature film. And so to have people like them that are not only wonderful actors, but they came on board as producers and they have been through the low budget kind of independent film process before that. I really felt like they just protected me. Like their role as producers was to almost act as a shield to protect the script and to protect my vision and make sure that none of the millions of things that go wrong in indie film ever kind of got in the way of us making the movie that we all saw in our heads. So that was on the producerial side. And from the acting side, like they were just so passionate and so game because they were as passionate about the script as I was. And so each day we would basically torture them. Like, I mean, we made them do so much crazy, horrible, uncomfortable stuff. And more times than not, they would do their own stunts as we attach cables to them and drag them along gravel or make Dave stand fully nude in a shower and smack his head against the wall for a whole day, or make them both be nude in front of the camera for a whole day as visual effects kind of dots and spheres are being moved around them, or adding them into crazy prosthetics and crazy practical effects. It was every single day was something new. And even though that was challenging, that made it really exciting, not just for me and not just for Dave and Allison, but for the crew, because every day we were kind of thinking, how on earth is somebody letting us do this? When they brought in, a completely life-size puppet of Dave Franco with hair spewing out of his throat. We're filming that and thinking, how on earth did they let us do this?
Audiences are going to know every scene that you just described. And this movie comes out at honestly the perfect time. It's after The Substance, which was one of the best reviewed movies of last year, kind of in that same body horror genre. What do you hope kind of audiences take from that? Because audiences love that. They're going to love Together as well.
Oh, thank you. I love The Substance as well. It was funny. We watched that premiered in Melbourne, where I'm from, whilst we were editing the film, and I went with the editor of the movie, and we sat there just watching, like, just shaking our heads, going, "God, these guys had so much more money than we did. They've got so many shots. There's so much more stuff in here." But there's a kind of funny counterpoint because The Substance is about a movie where it's kind of about a person becoming two, and this is sort of a movie about two people kind of becoming one. And whilst both of these films have the DNA of the sort of like 80s Cronenberg, a Stuart Gordon kind of body horror. But whilst the substance took it in this kind of kitsch celebration, we are trying to make a film that's much more like grounded in the real world, that begins in the real world, begins with a real couple with real issues, and then the supernatural thing sort of kind of corrupts that reality and allows their romantic issues and their potential romantic incompatibility to become exacerbated to the point of operatic extreme.
We have this movie, your movie together, premiered at the Sundance Film Festival back in January. Audiences are now getting to see it on the big screen. What is that anticipation like for it finally coming out?
Oh, it is. It's an unbelievable feeling. I was so nervous before the Sundance screening because nobody had ever seen this before, and I was confident. I quite liked the movie, and I thought maybe people will. And then when it played, and just the feeling in the room, the reaction, just this loud audience, just laughing at all the moments we want them to laugh at, shrieking at all the moments we want them to shriek at. It was an unbelievable feeling, and since then it's that was in January, and now it's coming out in cinemas from day of recording like in 2 days. So I'm really nervous. But I'm mostly excited. Like I'm excited for people to see this because I'm really confident in it. We have 100% of Rotten Tomatoes. The critic and audience reaction has been just insanely positive, and I just want more people to see this movie because I really think people are going to like it.
We really will. It has to be seen in the audience, in the theaters with the biggest audience. It's so much fun. Remember the name Michael Shanks. He is the creator behind Together. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much, Trevor. Appreciate it.